All right. Have you ever been in that situation where a woman's greeting leaves you completely puzzled? Like, what does she really mean by that smile, that lingering glance, or even the way she says hello? Well, strap in because today we're spilling the tea, my friends. This video is all about how a woman's greeting can scream, "I'm absolutely crazy about you." We're talking about all the little things you might have missed, that warm, glowing smile she gives you. Spoiler alert, it's not the same smile she gives the UPS guy. Or how about those moments when she catches your eye, maybe just a second too long? Oh yeah, there's a story there. And don't even get me started on the way she playfully teases you, making you feel like the most interesting person in the room. Each of these greetings is like a code, a secret little love note, and once you know how to read it, trust me, the game changes. But you know what? Sometimes her hello is more than just words. It could be a whole vibe. Does she lightly touch your arm when she says hi? Does she sound a little more excited when she's talking to you versus anyone else? Believe it or not, these are signs you don't want to miss. If you're curious, and I know you are, about what her hello says about her feelings for you, then stick around, because by the time this video's over, you're going to know exactly how she feels without her saying a single word. All right, grab your notepad, hit that like button, and let's figure this out together. 1. The radiant smile that lights up the room. All right, let's kick this off with a smile. Not just any smile, though. If a woman greets you with a radiant, glowing smile, she's absolutely got a thing for you. Now, I'm not talking about those quick flashes of polite teeth you see when someone says thank you to a barista. Nope. This smile is the kind that transforms her entire face. Her cheeks lift, her eyes sparkle, and that energy just radiates happiness all around her, especially the moment she sees you. Think about it, a woman's genuine smile is something she can't fake. If she spots you in a crowd and suddenly you see her whole face light up like she just won the lottery, that's a pretty solid sign she's feeling something special. The thing about this kind of smile is that it's automatic. It's not forced, not polite, and certainly not the same one she gives to random strangers on the street or a distant acquaintance in the office. It's a smile that says, "You being here just made my day." Here's a little scenario for you. You walk into a room, maybe even a little late to the party, and there she is the moment her eyes land on you. Bam! A smile so warm it could melt your nerves from across the room. And here's the crazy part. She might not even realize what her face is doing. This is her subconscious showing her excitement at seeing you. If her smile feels inviting, makes you feel seen, and you catch a little blush creeping onto her cheeks, congratulations, buddy, you're in her good books. And don't underestimate that subtle eye sparkle. Pair it with a slightly tilted head or a playful giggle when she first greets you, and boom. It's pretty clear this isn't just an oh hi, this is her practically saying, "I like having you in my space." If you're consistently greeted with this infectious, radiant energy, well, my friend, you've got her full attention. 2. The hug that lasts longer than time. Now, here's where things get a little touchy. Literally, if she greets you with a hug that lingers, there's a story behind it. A real hug, one that lasts just a beat too long, isn't something people do casually. When a woman hugs you and holds on like she doesn't want the moment to end, that's a powerful sign she feels close to you in ways that words can't express. Imagine this. You haven't seen her in a while, and as soon as she spots you, a big grin takes over her face and she rushes in for a hug. Not one of those stiff side pats kind of hugs, by the way. This is full on, arms wrapped, heart dipped hug action. Her head might even rest lightly on your shoulder, and all you can think is, wow, this is nice. It's not only the length of the hug that matters here, it's the way it feels. If she wraps her arms around you like she doesn't want to let go, she's showing comfort, trust, and an undeniable affection for you. She's not doing it out of politeness. She's letting her guard down and sharing a moment that feels significant. And FYI, when a woman feels safe and happy with someone, physical affection like this is how she expresses it. But there's more to it. You might notice that she looks directly into your eyes and gives you the warmest smile either before or after the hug. That level of connection doesn't happen by accident. Also, don't miss the little moments, like if she pulls back slightly but keeps her hands on your shoulders or arms as she keeps talking to you afterward. She's not just greeting you, she's unconsciously trying to elongate the time she spends close to you. Long hugs speak volumes without saying a word. They reflect comfort, security, and this unspoken bond between two people. Trust me, when her hugs have that extra long squeeze with a mix of excitement and contentment, she's not just saying hi, she's saying, "You're pretty special to me." 3. The enthusiastic hello that'll melt your heart. Now this one's a game changer. When a woman goes out of her way to greet you first before you even think about opening your mouth, that's a massive clue she's into you. Whether it's in person, over text, or even a quick phone call, if she's constantly initiating that connection, it's because you're on her mind more than you realize. Picture this. You walk into a room, and before you've even had the chance to set your sights on her, she's already beaming, waving, and hitting you with a cheerful, "Hey!" She didn't wait for you to approach her. Oh no. She made the first move because being around you is something she looks forward to. Women don't tend to make that kind of extra effort unless they care about someone. The enthusiasm in her greeting is the real giveaway. It's not just what she says, but how she says it. Does her voice go up a notch in excitement when she sees you? Does she lean forward slightly or tilt her head while greeting you? These little details speak volumes. The effort she puts into being the first to greet you isn't just about manners, it's all about her eagerness to connect with you. And don't forget, her greeting might not end with just a hello. She might follow it up with questions about your day, compliment you on something, or even recall a previous conversation you had. That's her way of saying, I notice you, I care enough to remember the things you say, and I want to talk more. Don't overlook the fact that she's making this extra effort when she doesn't have to. If she's consistently coming to you first, breaking out that warm, excited energy, and adding in those little personal touches, you've got all the green lights you need. Her hello is basically code for, I was waiting for you. 4, the gaze that doesn't look away, all right? This one's the hallmark move of someone who's got it bad for you. If she greets you with extended eye contact, trust me, she's not doing that by accident. The eyes are the ultimate windows to, well, her feelings in this case. A lingering gaze is her way of silently saying, you've got my full attention. Think about it. Most of us dart our eyes away after a few seconds of eye contact, but if she holds your gaze, even for just a little longer than feels normal, there's something deeper happening. If she combines that with a soft smile or a knowing look, you might as well start listening to wedding bells in the background. What's crazy about eye contact is that it's such a subtle yet powerful way of building a connection. If her eyes light up the second she sees you, or if she looks for you in a crowded space, that's no coincidence. And if you happen to catch her looking your way when she doesn't think you see her, I mean, come on, it couldn't be clearer. It's not just about staring, though. Pay attention to how her eyes behave during a conversation, too. If she locks in on your gaze and her pupils seem to dilate slightly, science says that's a subconscious sign of attraction. When she's holding that gaze, it's like she's listening intently, wanting to soak up every word you say. And honestly, doesn't it feel pretty amazing to have that kind of attention? Women can say a lot without speaking, and extended eye contact tops the list of ways they reveal their feelings. She's using her eyes to tell you what she might not yet have the courage to say out loud. If you feel like the whole world disappears for those few moments when her eyes meet yours, that's because for her, you are the world in that moment. When her eyes find yours and she doesn't look away, know that it's more than just politeness. It's her heart reflecting through her gaze, saying she's into you without needing to say a single word. 5, the cheeky greeting that's full of charm. You know that playful little jab she gives you when you first see her, the one that makes you laugh and maybe even blush a little? That's what we're talking about here. If a girl greets you with some lighthearted teasing, it's not just for fun. It's her way of showing you she's super into you. It's her cheeky way of saying, hey, I feel comfortable enough around you to joke and laugh with you. Think about it. Does she see you and immediately start poking fun in the most endearing way? Maybe it's something like, oh, look who finally decided to show up, accompanied by that trademark grin of hers. Or maybe it's a little jab about your messy hairstyle or the quirky shirt you're wearing. Here's the thing. This kind of teasing isn't meant to bring you down. It's the exact opposite. It's her way of creating a fun dynamic and making you feel closer to her in a playful, flirty way. What's important here is how she delivers it. That cheeky grin, the sparkle in her eyes, and the way she follows it up with a laugh or a smile, it's all part of the package. If she's teasing you in this way as soon as you meet, she's putting in the effort to make you laugh and create that warm connection. This is her way of building a memory with you. And trust me, she's not doing it just for anyone. The teasing is personal and affectionate, not random or generic. But wait, there's more you can notice. If you tease her back, does she laugh even harder, maybe even a little flustered? That's because she eats it up and she's enjoying the attention and she loves the fact that you're playing along. Teasing is her love language here. If she greets you like this often, know that she isn't just being chatty. She's showing interest in a unique and witty way that's tailored just for you. It's her way of flirting without saying it outright. 6, the excited tone that gives it all away. Have you noticed her voice instantly change the second she says hi to you? That extra pep in her tone, the excitement that feels like a little jolt to the heart. If she greets you with that unmistakable energy in her voice, you're witnessing one of the most obvious signs that she's totally into you. Here's the truth voice tone matters, folks. When someone's excited to see you, they simply can't help themselves. Their pitch gets a little higher, their words tumble out faster, and sometimes they'll even laugh mid-sentence because they're just that thrilled. That's exactly what happens when she greets you with excitement bursting out of every syllable. For instance, imagine you walk into the room and before you can even say anything, you hear, "Oh my gosh, hey, it's so good to see you." So good to see you. It's not just the words themselves. It's the way she says them, her enthusiasm, her joy, the way she lights up just for you. It's the kind of reaction she doesn't give to everyone. She's not putting on a show. This is pure, unfiltered happiness. And yes, it's all because of you. Listen closely and you might catch even more clues in the way she speaks. Does her voice soften when she tosses in a quick compliment or asks about your day? Does she giggle more than usual, even at your worst dad jokes? Those are all signs that her excitement isn't just surface level. Her voice is practically broadcasting her feelings, and honestly, it's impossible for her to hide it. Don't forget the follow-up here. If she's showing genuine interest by asking about what's going on in your life after that upbeat greeting, she's digging deeper. She wants to hear your stories, your experiences. It's not just small talk. And that's because you genuinely matter to her. And she's using every bit of energy she's got to show you that from the very first second. 7, the mirror effect that says you're in sync. You might not even notice it at first, but if she starts mimicking your actions or body language, boy, is she into you. The mirror effect is one of those subconscious signs that screams attraction, and it's honestly fascinating to watch once you realize it's happening. Here's an example. Say you wave at her while flashing your best smile. If she immediately waves back, matching your grin and energy, that's mirroring in action. Small, almost automatic response is her body's way of connecting with yours. And it doesn't stop with simple gestures. If you're sitting across from her and lean forward slightly, don't be surprised if she does the same a moment later. If you cross your arms, she might subconsciously follow, even if she doesn't know she's doing it. The magic of mirroring is that it creates this unspoken bond. It's her way of being in sync with you, reflecting your energy and vibes. The truth is, people tend to mirror those they feel close to or are attracted to. She's mirroring your actions because she's drawn to you, plain and simple. But wait, there's more to it than just posture or gestures. Does she match your tone or pace of speech when you're talking? If you're speaking slowly and softly and she suddenly adjusts to meet that energy, oh boy, she's in deep. It's all happening naturally, and it's her way of saying, I'm on the same wavelength as you. Mirroring isn't just about her actions, it's about the emotions she's trying to align with yours. Here's the kicker. Mirroring creates this sense of understanding and comfort, even if you're not saying a word about it. When she greets you and starts unconsciously mirroring you, it's like her body is whispering, hey, I'm really into you. Do you notice? And guess what? You should definitely notice. 8, the sweet, nervous reaction she can't hide. Last but not least, let's talk about the adorable telltale sign of nerves. If a girl greets you and you notice her blushing, fidgeting, or even stumbling over her words, chances are she's absolutely smitten. Nervousness is something that's hard to fake, and when combined with that shy warmth in her demeanor, you've got a major clue about her feelings. Picture this. You walk up to her to say hello, and suddenly you catch her cheeks turning pink, a lovely little blush spreading across her face. Or maybe she's awkwardly fiddling with her necklace while talking. That's not just a random reaction. It's her body's way of showing she's feeling self-conscious around you, probably because she cares about how she's coming across. You might notice she giggles a little more than usual or trips over her words while trying to say something clever. Why? Because you give her butterflies. She's overthinking what to say, not because she's shy in general, but because to her, you are worth impressing. And here's a pro tip. Pay attention to how she acts after the initial greeting. If she manages to calm those nerves and gradually opens up, you'll see that blush or uneasiness evolve into natural warmth and engagement. That transition tells you everything. Even if she starts off a little fidgety or shy, she's sticking around because you make her feel alive in the best way possible. Nervousness combined with that blush or those little charming quirks is as clear a sign as you'll get. When she greets you like this, it's because you've made her heart skip a beat, and honestly, is there anything sweeter than that? In conclusion, understanding these small but meaningful signs can offer incredible insight into her feelings. If she greets you with nervous excitement, a glowing smile, or those unforgettable quirks, it's a clear indication of her deep affection for you. These subtle gestures speak louder than words. She's captivated by you, and that's something truly special to cherish.